Reminding me of what I lost so long ago. And I still have that voice before I get off control. Time and labor the pressure, just trying to fit in. They all end up the same, deflecting everything. One day I'll see me.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna have to give me like 2 seconds to recover from an absolute ear raping. I don't know what StreamYard did to our th song audio, but when
You
you
might
have
have it. You
shitty
might have
like
it turned up. I have all
you
my
had it
stuff
turned.
turned down.
I thought you said you had it turned up, but yeah, you know what
No,
it
I have it.
sounds like? It sounds like when you're in a fucking hoopty vehicle, a hoopty car with a fucking stock speakers, and you try to turn the volume all the way up to show your buddy how good your bass is. That's how it sounded to me. Anyways, if that's how it sounded to you, we apologize. StreamYard decided it wanted to update, and I don't like it. It shows what the stream looks like on mobile. It looks like what it'll look like on YouTube, and it's very fucking distracting. Anyways, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. We've got some things to discuss. Some things. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I've been kind of quiet on Twitter, and there's a reason for me being quiet on Twitter. I've had a wild week, as you can see, and as you can kind of tell, I'm only running on fumes of just pure energy. So here's what's been going on. Okay. So for like the last couple of weeks, we all know I've talked about it. I've been dealing with my girlfriend being in a car accident. Seems like every day she's getting better. She's still in a little bit of pain, but yeah, doctors can't really do much when she's got a heart monitor on, and if she gets an MRI, it'll fry the battery and pretty much kill her. So they can't do that. But
Mm-mm.
we have some we have some heartbreaking news. Next week, there will not be a Savage Wrestling Podcast live show.
I'll
Here's
do a
why.
solo. I will do a solo next week. I got something I could do. I could probably have my
No,
brother come on with me.
I won't be on the show for at least next week. because I'm starting a new job at Amazon and my schedule has changed. I'm gonna be working Wednesday through Saturday, so I get Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays off. Now this is what I could do for you. Find folks that watch the YouTube channel. If I'm feeling up to it, that's if I'm feeling up to it. And if Monday Night Raw doesn't piss me off, you could potentially get a live post-show breakdown of Monday Night Raw because I'll be able to watch it live. Now, again, I put a caveat on that. If something happens on Monday Night Raw that is news and noteworthy, of course, I will go and do a live show. But if I leave Monday Night Raw like I have the last 2 weeks, no live show for you. No live show for you. And that's how we're going to kick things off this week. New job at Amazon, new schedule. I gotta get acclimated to that. So you guys are gonna have to just fucking deal with it. I don't really care. It's not your life, it's mine. I don't have to eat, sleep, breathe, poop, piss, wrestling 24/7. I got bigger and better shit to do. And plus, if I want to go to any of these next WWE shows in the next year, gotta have money to do so, or I'm gonna have to, harvest my lungs. Well, harvest my organs in order to go to a WWE show, which probably won't even happen next year. I'd rather go see, listen, I'd rather go see like an MLW show, which by the way, gonna be talking about them this today. I know, James, you probably didn't watch their fucking symphony of horror shows, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it was definitely something horrific. I wish I wouldn't have watched it if I'm being honest with you. But anyways, how are you?
All right, I guess.
Um, shit, I had a train of thought. Oh,
I
I
got, I got news. I got news. We got a new coach at my work.
oh,
Yeah, I'm liking him.
mm,
Yeah.
one, wonderful. And we'll talk about
Um,
that later too.
our inventory went okay, I guess. What I was told. So, but we're expected to get hit hard on the holidays coming up soon. So
You're expected to get hit hard on the holidays. What about tomorrow?
that's why I got my gun ready.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, if you guys live in a foreign country and don't pay attention to
Don't pay attention to a
United
guy
States.
that is colored orange.
Yeah, fucking, if you don't pay attention to US policy, starting tomorrow, November 1st, SNAP benefits are going away and everybody in the world is freaking out, but I'm gonna be perfectly fine. You wanna know why? Because I don't rely on food stamps. I buy my own food with my own fucking money. You want snacks? Buy that with your own fucking money. Food
and
stamps should be for healthier options. There's too many fat kids walking around.
and my and here's another problem. To all the people that says Walmart was shutting down because we're benefiting with the snaps and all that shit. No, we're not. We're like 10%. We get partial of 10% of the snaps of the company as the whole group. And no Walmarts are shutting
10%
down.
is a huge percent.
I know, but we're not going to get a fucking massive loss on it because the fucking big wig's going to get money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, well, the Ohio governor already signed something to take, I think, put emergency funds. So think people are just blowing this dumb shit way out of proportion, if you're asking me.
And then there's fucking videos on Instagram, TikToks, and all that. We should fucking loot and all that shit,
If
Walmarts and all that stuff.
if I don't get my money, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna have to do. Is the gist of all these videos, and to that I say, okay, my hidden blade has been waiting for some for some
I'm ready to hit
leftist
some. I'm
blood.
ready to hit some. I'm ready to hit some fat fucking kids with a clothesline from hell.
Yeah,
I always want to hit them little bastards.
yeah. So yeah. That's what's going on in my life.
And
Got
that
a new job, new schedule, and that also goes to show the WCW recorded show. Those might be too far. Those might be far and few between. Because with this new schedule means that I'm going to be tired a lot more. And Sunday, I'm probably going to want to relax. And then, well, Monday Night Raw, and all
I
that
saved
stuff.
Aaron's
So,
video.
yeah, James saved the video. Fuck you, WWE. I can't believe you copyright striked a fucking clip that had no audio and I was commentating over it. I thought that was allowed. I guess not. So, fuck you for that. Had to text James. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. At that point, once I uploaded it and everything else, and I saw they got a copyright strike, I said, you know what? Fuck this video. This is my third time fucking doing it. At first, I had a video fully recorded, and then I listened back to it. Didn't like it because I did the and a lot of speculating. So I was like, you know what? You're not ready to record this episode just yet. Delete that one. Go watch the show. Go because then at that point I was like, okay, there's a couple of things that I don't really know the finishes on. Let's go back and fix those, and that's what you got. I was really happy with the finished product, if I'm being honest with you. Just really upset that you guys couldn't have seen the fan get his ass beat by Hogan and Savage, which I have come to find out that wasn't an actual fan, that was a plant. Yeah. So there's that. So thank you to everybody. Oh, by the way, thank you. That's where I was wanting to transition to next. Thank you everybody for if you've watched it, I appreciate it. If you haven't, please do, because I don't think I'm gonna relegate the pay-per-view talk to just WCW moving forward. I think I might be doing some think this might be where I watch these random ass shows like these MLW shows and just talk about them, what I liked, what I didn't like. I think that's how we're gonna have to pivot with the WWE going off of Peacock. What next? Here in like a couple of months.
I think so.
So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want to cover. I really, really, really want to cover Starcade '97. That's like one of, listen, that's the climax to everything that I've been talking about. So obviously I got to cover it, but I might be doing that video a little early, and have it premiere at a later date because,
And
yeah,
whenever you're ready, I'll do this. I'll do the episode with you.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I checked. Now I know I texted Willie and said, you know what? If this is how this WCW thing's gonna be, fuck this thing. Fuck these recorded episodes. Because last time I checked, okay, wasn't there like a big thing? Yeah, it was Ethan Klein's big summer blockbuster lawsuit uh where he was suing Frogan, Denims, and who was that other lady? Casey Tron? Yeah. Sued those three ladies for looking at his content thing, his content nuke, and like barely reacting to it. So I thought that we had gotten over this and that was allowed. Guess not. Fuck the WWE and fuck the WWE hardcore because let me tell you, Monday Night Raw this week. You're lucky I felt I was in a good mood and was feeling generous because Monday Night Raw this week was boring, boring, boring. It felt like a chore to absolutely get through. And that's why this week, just purely out of generosity, I'm giving it a C minus. Nothing good, nothing bad, just something to pass the time.
I just don't like promo segments.
The one thing that pissed me off, though, because I knew that we were probably going to do a triple threat at this point with how Penta and Rusev have been interacting with each other and interfering in matches and shit. But how the fuck we got there was fucking stupid. Hey, let's have Dom ask for the Judgment Day's help. They say no, and then the Americanos magically show up. Lame. Jey Uso having the world's longest Monday Night Raw open entrance, and then having the audacity to run it back. CM Punk and Jey Uso's promo segment was shorter than their own entrances. Lame.
No, I'm glad CM Punk did kind of interrupt Jey Uso. That's what I popped for.
Nikki Bella teaming up with Stephanie Vaquer. Lame. You know what? You know what? The more I talk about this, fuck this. Raw gets a D. D plus. D plus. Because there was a lot of shit that I just didn't like and thought was absolutely garbage. And I might not even watch Saturday Night's Main Event this weekend, because I'm not. Honestly, I'm just in the mood to sit back, relax, hit my pen, and just play the Outer Worlds 2. And that's what I plan on doing. I don't plan on watching this fucking Saturday night's commercial main event of where I'm gonna get a Jey Uso entrance, a CM Punk entrance commercial. Jey Uso starts off the match. CM Punk takes over. Commercial. We come back. They're on the outside. Jey Uso makes his babyface comeback. Commercial. We come back. Both men are laying on the ground. You catch my drift? You understand what I'm saying? It's time to finally admit, ladies and gentlemen, that WWE has been playing it safe for the better part of almost 11 months. And getting very old, very stale, very corporate. That's kind of why I think in my human nature of barbarianism, I think that's why I like AEW so much, because there's like a guy that lives in my hometown that does wrestling content, and he goes, I can't really fuck with the WWE. He was like, the chair shots, they don't have them. Blood, nothing. Interesting storylines, nothing. Now I commented and I said, well, if you want interesting storylines, AEW doesn't have those, but they have everything else that you listed. That's another thing. Good job, Dynamite. Good job. Very impressed with what I saw, highlight wise. Very impressed. Very impressed. Everybody said that it was a good show. Me, didn't watch.
I gave it a C plus.
Hmm.
I watched
Well,
it.
if I get any time in between watching spooky shows and watching people ghost hunt with the lights off late at night tonight, which is what I plan on doing if I'm not too fucking tired. Just really depends. But what I did watch, ladies and gentlemen, I watched more wrestling than just Monday Night Raw. And we'll get into the Vince Russo thing here in a minute because I did want to start on that, but since I'm on a roll, I'm just gonna keep going. This past weekend, this past Saturday, in fact, was Halloween Havoc, right?
Yes, last Saturday.
This past Saturday, watched it Sunday with best friend of the show, Jonte. Let me give me just one moment, please, to get the results here. Because I do remember Dark State beat the Hardys, which I kind of saw coming, but I wish that they okay. All right. This is what I want to say about Dark State beating the Hardys. Why? I understand that the Hardys are getting old and everything, right? I get that. Okay. All right. I got the whole card. I get that, but also at the same time, I no longer fuck with Dark State. It's a there's just something that the WWE can't do correctly every time they try to do it, and it's factions for whatever reason. And I know what you Bloodline stands are thinking. The Bloodline wasn't the Bloodline is in a league of its own, and I put it in a um I put it in its own league. I'm talking Judgment Day, um, Dark State, Retribution, Nexus. What other factions were there?
The
The
core.
Vision, um, the Core, Final Testament. I am considering the Final Testament a little faction. What was that? What was Seth Rollins' group when he had Buddy Murphy and I think that was it, right? That's all I remember. I thought that he had AOP there for a second.
He was
The Authority. The Authority.
the Seth Rollins group thing. I don't think
People
they had a
hated the
name.
Authority just because they wanted to see it. Huh?
The faction you're talking about was Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy, Authors of Pain. I don't think they had a name,
Yeah.
but that group
Hmm.
because he went by
Okay.
the whole Messiah
And
gimmick.
then here I'll say this: like recent factions that WWE has done have been hit and miss. Again, I say the Bloodline gets its own wing in the Faction Hall of Fame with like the
I
NWO,
don't, I don't know.
Evolution.
I don't really call Bloodline faction. I call that a family. I just call that a family
Okay,
tree.
I consider it whatever. I consider it a faction. It's more. It's for more. It's. I'm saying the Bloodline as a whole, which I'm considering the MFT's part of. You know what? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But do you understand also at the same time what I'm saying? Putting the faction of just Roman Reigns, the Usos, as Solo Sikoa, and Roman Reigns in the league of their own.
I guess.
But I also at the same time understand what you're saying. Anyways, I'm tired of WWE trying to do factions here recently. They all suck. They all suck. But let's talk about it. Halloween Havoc 2025. We kick off the show with Leon Slater and Javon Evans defeating Mr. Iguana and La Parca. This match was all right. Didn't really have much of a build to it. I think they only announced this on Tuesday, if I remember correctly. So there's that. Javon and Leon Slater as a tag team, I fuck with it, but I think we need to run back Javon Evans versus Leon Slater from Bound for Glory at some point,
I think they
and
will.
not just tickle my taint and tease it. North American Championship, the men's North American Championship is on the line in a Day of the Dead match. The champion, Ethan Page, defeated El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. This match was pretty good, was it not?
my
Was
my
it
one
not?
problem my one problem is it was too damn dark. But I understand what they were trying to do with that match.
Yeah, yeah, I'll agree with that.
But I
I
do
think it
agree.
basically
It was
was
a good
just like a
match.
glorified
I understood what they were doing.
dip match.
Yeah.
Now this one, I think everybody saw this fucking outcome coming. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated the way that we went about this. If you've been living under a rock or you don't watch NXT, Sol is hurt. So Zarya defends the title on behalf of the injured champion, Sol Ruka. If you didn't know that Blake Monroe was going to win this match, then you obviously are fucking retarded or you just don't pay attention. Obviously, Blake Monroe was going to win this match. Nobody believes in Zarya because she's been carrying Sol Ruka's bags. I just don't like. So I think there are three matches that ended with some form of a tornado DDT. This was one of them. Not really a big fan. I guess I'm too desensitized to DDTs because I see them every fucking week now. But hey, congratulations to Blake Monroe, the new NXT Women's North American Champion. Now this match, I might have to go back. I might have to go and watch the NXT episode for this week to figure out what's going down between Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley. But Tatum Paxley took on the NXT Women's Champion at the time, JC Jane. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got this one wrong. I had picked JC Jane in our predictions.
I
Tatum
picked
Paxley,
Tatum.
but yeah, congratulations to Tatum Paxley. But again, very interesting to see who Izzy Dame was really aiming that women's championship at. Was it
I
Tatum or was
I
it really JC Jane?
I think JC Jane's actually
I
really
think it was
hurt.
Tatum.
I think JC Jane's actually injured.
I think JC Jane's about to come back with this pair of knockers.
No, I think she got hurt from that house show. They just finally dropped the belt off of her.
Well, me and best friend of the show, John Tay, kind of made a joke. We were like, man, Jasmine Nix gets released and it's all downhill from JC Jane. I didn't know that she hurt, so whoopsie. This match was fucking retarded. Fucking retarded. NXT Tag Team Championship match. It's a broken rules match. We get the broken, or so we thought. We got woken Matt Hardy. They swerved us. We got woken Matt Hardy, not broken. We got woken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero taking on everybody in the Dark State. Dion Lennox, Cyrus Griffin, Cutler James, and Saquon Sugars taking on the Hardys. Wonder who's going to win that match. It's a great match. Great match. Not a big fan of Dark State and them winning. So, but then again, it begs the question: are we really just looking for viral moments in wrestling in the year of 2025? What the fuck was the point of giving the Hardys like a 15-day tag team reign? Just so we could have one last table match for all the gold. Was that really why we did that? Yay. By the way, message to Jeff Hardy. You're not young Jeff Hardy anymore. I'm gonna need you to stop jumping off the ladders. That was scary.
At least he
And then
stick
in
the
the main
landing like
event,
Darby Allin.
oh, oh, by the way, the NXT Women's Championship match, that was match number 2 that ended with some form of a tornado DDT. In the main event, NXT Championship is on the line. Ricky Saints defeated Trick Williams. I knew Ricky Saints was going to retain because he had just won the championship, but I really wanted Trick. But I think that they're trying to move Trick up to the main roster at some point. Don't know when, but it's coming. This was the third match that ended with a DDT. After that DDT, I said, "All right, we got to have a little bit of a talk." I was, and John T was like, "What's up?" And I said, "That was the third match that ended with a DDT." I said Ricky Saints couldn't have ended it with a spear or Rochambeau. He ended it with a DDT. Meh. Despite that, I still gave NXT Halloween Havoc a B plus. Really enjoyed it. You know what show did not get a B plus? MLW's Symphony of Horrors. With this show, if I'm being honest with you, because the only thing that I can remember from this show is the fact that we had 2 men in their mid, early to mid 60s in a match. I wish I was lying, James, but that's real. Looked it up. Um, oh yeah, I'm gonna need Matt Riddle to close his cocksucker. I don't know if you saw like anything about this show or anything coming
Nope.
from this show, but Matt Riddle opened his mouth and mentioned it was like in the fucking open of the show, and Vince Russo, not Vince Russo, we'll talk about him in a minute. Um, Matt Riddle, you see Cesar Duran and his lovely assistant, I forget what her name is. Um, and they're talking, and here comes the fucking rude dude being a rude dude, being retarded, and he goes, I forget what he fucking said, but he goes, well, who do you think what, you think I'm not gonna sit here and wrestle this match? Who do you think I am, Brock Lesnar? Come on, dude. And I was like, really? This is what we're doing? And that's what MLW has been doing a lot here lately over these like last 3 or 4 shows that I've watched. They started taking these like subtle shots at WWE, and it's made me realize, oh shit, I think they're in a relationship with AEW because
Because
Dijak has mentioned something, Matt Riddle's
MLW,
mentioned something.
I think the reason they're taking shots at WWE because MLW tried to sue WWE for something back then I couldn't remember,
Mm,
and WWE won the case by a landslide.
mm.
I'll look it up, but you keep talking about it.
I mean, that's it. That's it. I mean, Karen Cross is going to fight at their November show. So there's that. You have that to look forward to. No
Okay,
opponent
here.
announced yet.
Real quick. MLW sues WWE January 2022, allying that WWE engaged malpractice that interfere with MLW's business. Specifically, a lawsuit accused WWE of pressuring media partners to drop deals with MLW and poaching its talents. The lawsuit was settled in December of 2023 with a settlement amount of $20 million and a stipulation for the case to be dismissed.
Well, that explains why Jacob Fatu debuted shortly after that.
Yeah.
But yeah. MLW was not a fun experience this week. Symphony of Horrors was exactly that. It was a nightmare.
They could have had James Mitchell just came out with doing cocaine
Brother,
again.
brother. I would have rather have had James Mitchell come out simulating snorting cocaine because it actually would have had something to talk about. And Shotzi, I love you. I love you. I've always loved you. Quietly, of course. This is the second show in a row where you have taken an open bottle of alcohol all to yourself. Oh, that was also announced. Priscilla Kelly, formerly Gigi Dolan, she's going to be taking on Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh boy.
Yep. So there's that. Um, Brock Anderson's I think he's getting a title shot.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering what happened to that. What happened to that kid?
He's been wrestling down in MLW with
Good,
um, his little group with
good for
CW
him.
Anderson and somebody else. Kind of forget. But yeah, I think the most shocking thing about this MLW Symphony of Horror shows is the fact that me and Jonte sat here high off our asses and watched two geriatric old men wrestle. A another luchador half their age. And I know what you're thinking. Man, that couldn't be good. Damn straight. That was awful. And I do need to do a little research into Lucha Libre because I've noticed there's a color scheme that is just so prominent and it's blue. It's blue and white or some type of blue and another color. Because I saw like three different luchadors wearing baby blue, dark blue, white, white and gold. Um, there was one that was dressed up like a cat. I mean, Jesus Christ. If you want to see some luchadors, go fucking, I guess, go check out MLW if you don't want to watch AAA or whatever. Because they've got some good talent. Austin Aries wrestled on this show. I'm pretty sure he lost, or maybe he won. I can't remember. It's been a long week. Actually, hold on. Let me look real quick. MLW Symphony.
Oh,
All right, let's go. Let's go to the one place I can't stand actually going for wrestling content. Cage match. Oh, oh yeah. Austin Aries lost in the Open Opera Cup semifinal match to Mystico. That's why I'm thinking that they're trying to get in cahoots with AEW because of Mystico. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. There was a so the MLW World Tag Team Title match went for 1 minute 42 seconds because Matt Riddle went over to fucking Hammerstone, who was at ringside doing commentary, got in his face, and Hammerstone, well, did what Hammerstone does and destroyed Matt Riddle for a DQ. Not a good finish. Anyways, man, I need a fucking break from talking. You got anything to bring up?
Let
While
me
I
bring up the star ratings for Halloween Havoc.
okie dokie.
All right. Let me do that. So I got
Oh,
room.
I didn't even
No,
do star ratings.
no, you're fine. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how does this work now?
All
Oh,
right.
okay, never mind. I figured it out.
Javante Evans and Leon Slater versus Mr. Guana El Parca, 2 3/4 stars.
Little Parka.
Look, whatever. Uh, Ethan Page versus whatever his name is.
El
4.
Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Okay, 4 1/4.
Okay.
Blake Moreau versus what's her name? Zaria.
Zarya.
3.5.
Oh.
Tatum Paxley versus JC Jane, 3 3/4 stars. What's did I get? Here it is. Dark State versus the Hardy Boys, 4 1/4. And the main event, Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams, 3 1/4. I don't have a problem. Well, I don't have a problem with it.
Mm.
Yep. That was it.
I mean, not too
They're not
egregious, I guess.
they're not outrageous like Wrestle Dream was, but it's good enough. Hey, let's get this out of the way real quick. AEW Wrestle Dream looks to have been in the 115,000 to 125,000 pay-per-view buy range.
Damn, that's sucks. I mean, maybe put your pay-per-views, well, I can't say that anymore. Um, I forget now. I forget. I was gonna
I
say maybe put the pay-per-views on days that people work, but it's on a Sunday. Most people don't work unless you work third shift. So then you're SOL.
I really got to bring this up. Devon Dudley and Bubba Bray were on Maven's little shtick.
Hey guys, Maven here.
Fuck him. Um,
I like Maven.
his content's cock. Um, fuck, what was I going? Yeah, they were on his show and they mentioned about racism in wrestling. And Devon mentioned that he didn't he didn't experience in ECW, but he did experience in WWE. then, well, Devon didn't want to really say the name of the person, but Maven's dipshit say "Go Sooners." So everyone now knows that Jim Ross is a racist.
Can't say I'm shocked. I feel like a lot of old people are racist.
But how?
And then
I
they
know,
use
but
the excuse, well, when I was a little kid, I used to hear that word all the time. I didn't understand what it meant until I became an adult. Then I understood what it meant. Or you could just have the people that are just like, well, man, I just absolutely love being a member of the KKK. I don't really like any kind of races. If it ain't right, it ain't right. You got those people too. Here's the
but
thing. Okay. If you are shocked to come to realize that the world isn't what you thought it would be, congratulations. Welcome to the team. If you have lived your life thinking that there's no racism, no genocide, nothing, boy, this year has really opened your eyes. Really opened your eyes to how the world really is. And we sit here and we use wrestling as an escape. And when wrestling sucks, people tend to get a little cranky, a little bit out of sorts, and say things like, bro, bro. You know what? By January of 2026, bro, I'm officially going to be done with professional wrestling, bro. With professional wrestling. Um, Give me a second.
good transition.
Um,
And no, I'm not defending Jim Ross
what a what
for
a
the
guy,
shit.
ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vince Russo. I did a little
Do
bit of bad news there.
you want me to pull it up
Um,
on the screen?
yeah,
You
could you
got it.
pull that up?
Okay.
I
Yeah, I can.
cannot figure. Yeah,
There we go.
guys, this new fucking update is fucking retarded. Okay, okay. So this is, as you can tell. Hold on.
Oh God, he
We're
called
not
out
going to
Jim.
talk
Oh
about that.
God, Jim Cornette's
We're
in
not going
this
to
one.
talk about
Oh
that.
my
We're not going
God.
to talk about that just yet. We're not going to talk about
Oh
that.
my God. Oh my God. We're not going to hear the end of this shit. But go on. I'm sorry. I just saw that.
Oh, yep, yep. Okay. All right. I'm looking for the tweet here. Blah blah blah. Everybody's tweeting at Vince Russo. Here we go. At the Vince Russo just showed up at this person's retarded. Just showed up at JCW Munisee as the new investor.
Oh, look at the guy's
Bro,
fucking tag. Juggalo by nature.
bro. By the end of 2025, going into 2026, bro, I'm gonna be done with professional wrestling, bro. I can't do it anymore. Oh, yeah. So this is the video that I wanted to play, but the Hannibal TV, I don't know how
The
long you've been
content
doing this, but I
sucks.
think you've been doing this long enough. I think you've been doing this long enough to realize that you need to make sure that your audio is like superb. But this audio is trash.
He hasn't been doing this for
Trash.
like over
So trash that I'm not even gonna fucking play it.
Hannibal TV. I think he's been
You
around
what?
for like over 10 years. I think Hannibal TV's been around for like 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years in your audio in 10 years. 10 years in the game, huh? 10 years in the game.
Well, look at his
10
shoot
years in the
interviews with
game, and this is what your
wrestlers.
audio sounds like.
Watch his shoot interviews with
No
other wrestlers.
handcuffs, no limitations, anything goes. It's really putting the change in the business that has been a very, very, very long time coming. Everybody is scared to death. Everybody's doing the same old shit. And that's where Violent J comes in, man. This is a guy that's been taking chances since 1980.
Anyways, you get the drift. You get the gist.
Make
That
sure
audio
you
is
get your
trash.
Fagos and your methamphetamines. We're gonna have a great time.
This is David Penzer. This is what David Penzer said, former WCW ring announcer. He said, even when I was starting to forget what a stain on our business that Vince Russo was, all he had to do was a stupid podcast, but now he's back for more insanity. Hashtag go away.
Hold on.
But,
there we go. Yeah.
oh.
Give a clap for fucking David Penzer.
Then he posted a selfie. Said, this is this is what a 64-year-old man looks like after spending the night in the cubbyhole on the JCW Lunacy tour bus, bro. Old and bitter, and it's at its absolute finest. Whoop, whoop. Hold on, let me see if I can do a whoop whoop in a New York accent. Bro. Whoop, whoop, bro. Whoop, whoop. I absolutely see. I can't do it. I can't do it because then it starts going into a. And then all of a sudden, mate, I love insane clown pussy, bruv. See, it starts turning into that. And then this is what he said yesterday. This is what he said yesterday. Said, I will say this with all honesty. I never thought I'd ever meet anyone who worked harder than Vince McMahon. Tagged him, by the way. Then I spent 3 days with Violent J. I have never in my life witnessed a work ethic of this magnitude. Never. Unbelievable. Oh, by the way, you can watch JCW Lunacy if it tickles your fancy. I'm pretty sure on YouTube, Psychopathic Records. Listen. Not the world's biggest fan of Insane Clown Posse, but you know what? I'm always down to have a discussion. So Violent J and the other dude, I don't know what his fucking name is. You
Shaggy
probably
Too
do.
Dope.
Yeah. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. I actually like that name. That's pretty easy to remember. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. This is my extension to you. I'm inviting you guys on the show. Let's talk about professional wrestling. I'm not a big fan of your music, but you know what? I'm willing to sit down and have a conversation. And that is something that that is something in this world that we have forgotten. The art of sitting down and having a conversation. But before we went live, James and I were sitting here in studio, and I didn't bring this up. Because I had just seen it as soon as I logged into X. This was posted 2 hours ago.
Oh boy.
Yep. This is Jim. This is
Oh
gonna be a
my
war.
god.
This is gonna be a war. And I
Jim
haven't even
Cornette's
looked at
gonna
the comments.
fucking murder him.
Okay. So we'll go full screen with this so we can look at the replies.
Okay. All right. I'm ready for this.
At the Jim Cornette, from the bottom
Jesus
of my
Christ.
New York heart,
Oh, fucking
thank you for the
Christ.
free pub for JCW Lunacy, considering my shows haven't even aired yet. The more you bury me, the more you put over the promotion. If there is anything I can do to return the favor, please let me know.
And he
This
puts his
right here
fucking wipes out.
disturbs the fuck out of me. Is Vince Russo really that kind of guy of negative publicity is good publicity? Or any kind of publicity is publicity, or whatever the fuck, however the fuck. The quote is any kind of negative publicity is some form of publicity, right?
Mm-hmm.
That what I'm understanding in my mind.
Hold on. This Russo, do you not have a what do you call that? What do you call that on Jim Cornette? What is that called? You have to sign papers for it to get the person not near you or anything. What's that called? Restraining order. Do
Restraining
you
order.
not? Do you not have a restraining order on Jim Cornette because Jim Cornette threatened your fucking life?
Yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure at one time Jim was selling a mass amount of those
Yeah, because
for the
you're
Crusade for Children.
So why are you antagonizing Jim even more? Jesus
Because he's
fucking
looking for
Christ.
publicity for.
Do you not understand what Jim Cornette's gonna say to you, Vince?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he will just
Go
tell you
ahead.
to fucking eat a bullet, or fucking hang yourself. I'm waiting for the
Right.
next episode. Oh my god, this is gonna be interesting.
All right,
Oh,
hold on. I'm trying to. Sorry, I
JCW.
saw today's news thing, and I really need to look at it. But anyways, this was posted yesterday.
Oh my god.
Tomorrow stars today. Great workers with actual characters. Who would have thunk? And you didn't even tag them properly, dipshit. Dipshit retard. By the way, apparently this guy with the mask, this guy right here, would you like to know what his name is? Obviously, that's Stephen Flo.
Yeah, I know that's
Everybody
Stephen
knows
Flo,
who
but
that is.
yeah,
That's Stephen Flo.
I love that gimmick. Who's that?
Do you
Who's that
know
guy
who
with the
this
mask?
is?
No, I don't know who that is.
His name is Cocaine.
Repeat that again.
Cocaine with a C.
Like the drug cocaine.
Yes.
Oh my lord. Oh, okay. I'm glad I got rid of the screen.
I don't care, Minerva. I don't care. Are we done sharing my screen?
Yeah, I got you off. I got you off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
'Cause I wanted to check out this Elmo cosplay of Elmo dressed as Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece.
you go right the fuck ahead.
And it's kind of about what I expected it to be. That was kind of lame. But
Oh,
yeah,
Vince.
actually, you could watch this episode. I think you could watch this episode in its entirety. It's already up to 13,000 views. And I'm
Oh,
gonna say honestly, a lot of the comments are very positive. Don't know if they're like bots or whatever. There's a guy that
just
says,
wait.
"Here, first time watching, here for Vince Russo, cheering for you." Okay, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
YouTube is full of retards.
just wait. Just wait.
Well, the
Because
only
you'll have
person left to actually know, Eric Bischoff has got his own thing going with the RAF or whatever
the
the fuck.
freestyle wrestling, isn't it? Are they still doing that,
Yeah,
or
that
they're
nobody
not?
even wants to fucking watch.
I just say fucking cancel it since Hogan's dead.
I mean, you got Kurt Angle, I guess, but he can't do anything.
I got to sneeze, but oh my god, fucking allergies.
Oh, so this was updated 2 hours ago. Did you see that Seth Rollins has revealed that he's going to be away from WWE for 6 months?
Yeah, then while he looked like a goddamn fool on Good Morning Football. That's understandable, but where's Seth Rollins from? Iowa?
Davenport, Iowa.
And you're a
I've actually been
fucking
in
Chicago
Davenport,
Bears
Iowa.
fan? Come on,
Closest
dude.
NFL team that they got. Well, when he was growing up, they probably had like the St. Louis Rams, but they were probably
You
trash.
could have been a
I
fucking
don't know.
Vikings or somewhere close.
Yeah, I guess he likes disappointment.
Mm.
Season after season after season after season after season after season after season. Anyways, the Bears played the Bengals this weekend. Whoop-de-doo.
My Patriots against the Falcons this week. That'd be
Go
a good game.
Bears! Go
Be
Bears! I'm rooting against the Bengals all season long. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm allowed to. I've been a fan for 20 years. 20 years, James. 20 long years. Do you understand my entire high school career, they didn't win a damn thing. Not a damn playoff game, not a damn football game. I mean, they won a couple, but it wasn't pretty.
no, because I've been a Patriots fan for almost 30 years.
I bet you are absolutely loving what's happening in North Carolina right now.
What's going on in North Carolina?
Bill Belichick getting a dose of reality.
Not really. I knew it was coming before they even hired him.
Facts.
Like I
Oh,
knew shit was gonna hit the fan. Then I realized that without Tom Brady, Bill Belichick would never have those rings.
Bill Belichick and shit.
So basically, Bill Belichick just he actually exposed himself when he had Mac Jones for like 2 seasons. And Drake May's been really well, and I like Mike Vrabel so far as head coach.
Go trades. All right, man. You got anything else for us today? Because that was
Um,
kind of like the big thing that I really saw. I know that everybody's been kind of crashing out over like Jey Uso and stuff, and I wish that they would just fucking wish they'd shut up about it. I'm tired of hearing about Jey Uso. I'm tired of the yeeting. I'm tired of the hey, let's run it back. It was cool the first time around, but now it's just gotten really fucking like every time I hear "Ooh, so," I get up to take a piss because I know I have enough time to go take a piss, probably go get something to eat, go get something to drink, and then by the time I get back and sit down, the opponent is um not even not even making his entrance yet. Jace is still eating.
what is this whole deal with JD getting a copyright or whatever, a strike on his channel?
Oh, dude, I think YouTube is like cracked. Like I think they updated something in their software and they've been giving like copyright strikes, like unlawful copyright strikes. But I
Like, our
honestly, I think because it's happened to a couple of YouTube channels that I watch, honestly, I think it's just trolls, especially with JD being involved. I instantly when I saw that it was JD that was involved, I was like, okay, maybe it's a troll because I mentioned it in a comment section. I said, "Hey, brother, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can't watch your live stream on YouTube. It's not there, but I can watch it here on X. Just wanted to give you a heads up." And then like 5 minutes later, he goes, at Team YouTube, at YouTube. What the fuck did I say here that warranted some kind of claim? He was like, I'm talking about professional wrestling, and then everybody's like, I have a feeling it's just a bunch of trolls. And I have to agree. I think it's just a bunch of trolls because another YouTube channel that I watch, Minister Sports, they got like a strike, like a community strike. So they can't post anything on their YouTube channel for a week. And they were explaining it like the strikes that they got, like, then they talk about football. And the host was like, I don't even understand what the problem is here because I was talking about the Florida Gators. I was talking about football. There was nothing incriminating.
No, I think for them, I don't know, maybe
That's why I'm thinking
I
it
don't
was
think it's
trolls, or
trolls.
maybe it was YouTube.
Maybe there's something wrong with YouTube. I think they're probably going through a problem. Like our strike is nothing. We just had a copyright strike, which you can easily just clean that fucker off and it won't affect your channel. Like everybody, like when I look at my thing, like if you look at the YouTube studio thing, it will say we got a copyright strike, but I have the rights. It's not going to affect the channel. I have the rights for a theme song, for the sounds we use and all that shit. It'll give me a green check mark. Like when I did the South Park video, I had green check marks because I had a small screen. So it's hard for YouTube to see what I'm fucking
Oh,
watching.
I went big screen. Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
I could have just told you that, but I didn't want to bother you because you were just so happy doing
Well,
that.
I guess I could have fucking. Well, I guess now what? Am I allowed to use like still photos?
You use still photos. I think like some clips
Okay,
you
so I
will.
could basically just.
You can make a fucking power slide, a fucking power slide on this, and just show
Well, the
still
problem
photos.
is, I think also the other problem is that I was using Peacock to do this.
Okay,
It was
okay.
just an easier option.
I'll think I understand WWE strikes you, but I think Peacock hits you because it. I don't understand the whole bullshit thing. I think it like when I was watching South Park clips, it was on other people's channels, not Comedy
Yeah.
Central. So if you would have got the clip from YouTube from someone that uploaded without getting a copyright strike, you would have been fine. Like, um, yeah, well, I can't. I'm not trying to defend JD, but I think YouTube is going through a problem. I'm not trying to defend YouTube or anything like that. I think they're just having issues with their software.
That's what I'm thinking as well. That's why I was like, I think they updated something in their software, and now it's just like pinging everything as a problem.
Because I bet you, like the podcast I listen to on YouTube, must have copyright strikes because they talk about politics and all that shit, or in guns and all that. God knows, but I'm sorry, JD, that you got struck. Damn, that sounded
Oh no,
wrong.
he fixed it. And
Oh,
that-
he
and that-
fixed.
and that's the thing. That's the thing. He was pretty good about like fixing it pretty quick, so I was able to watch it. And I do have to say, this week I've been on JD's side a lot. He's been saying things that everybody has been hating him for, but I see no lies. Like the fact that WWE's been playing it safe. Been playing it safe for the fucking better part of the year.
I think they'll fix it after they do all these call ups and shit.
Yeah.
I think I'm not trying to defend WWE. I think they're waiting on certain NXT talent to come up.
I hope so, because this.
I'm just waiting for some cocksucker in the comments. There goes James defending WWE. Fuck off. I'm not defending no one. God damn. I gave fucking Dynamite a better grade than fucking Raw. Fuck off.
Yep.
Even though I hated the fucking Hangman thing.
Yeah.
God damn, that was fucking stupid.
I actually
Get
thought
the
that was
fuck,
pretty cool.
get the fucking belt off of him. God damn, he's so fucking bland. God, I'm starting to like Seth Rollins more than him.
Damn.
I don't know why. I used to
That
like him.
is crazy.
I used to like him. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm seeing now. I was like, dude, you're so fucking boring. Is it because he's babyface?
Probably.
I think I liked him when he was a heel. I don't know. You ready to hop off? Oh, you
Yeah.
want to do our sponsors real quick?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Okay. If you guys didn't know, Dubbies is. I don't know if I can get the fucker to pull up now. I like how it refreshed. If you. Holy shit, it worked. If you guys don't know, you fucking. There we go. No, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate this website. Here, how about this?
Yeah, do it that way.
There we go. Fucking Dubbies collabing with Chainsaw Man, my favorite anime.
Let's go. The movie just released, I think, last week.
Oh boy, can't wait to see that.
In theaters. In theaters. In select theaters. I don't know if it's
They
on
got
Crunchyroll yet.
they had the cups. They got the I almost said jugs.
Jugs.
Double D's the exact. There. Here we go. I'm on the fucking thing now. They have the shakers. You could do a bundle with the tub and holy shit, you get all the fucking shakers for $84.99. Bundle will save $15. What? Yes, people. I've been asked, are they still doing the solo level thing? Yes, they're still. God damn it. Yes, they still got the solo level and stuff here, right here. Yep, they're still collabing with them. It's been a
Still
while.
collabing.
Collabing. So get you a tub there. I don't think they have other new flavors besides the orange that Chainsaw Man got. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if they're hitting up with new flavors or whatever. But we do have a code. Use Savage Pop for 10% off. And also they will help you out here. If you bundle, they will cut your shipping costs in half. So think about that. You bundle up,
Right.
you cut the shipping price in half, and you use our code, you're good to go, brother. Why did I sound like Joe Dirt there for a minute? I don't know why.
You're good to
'Cause,
go, brother.
brother,
Hold on,
I
let me
want
see if I can do that.
um I oh Jesus Christ.
You're gonna stand there owning a hydration company, and you're not gonna have. Gotta think of some flavors they don't have.
Cookies and cream, uh
You're gonna not have cookies and cream.
fudge
I know.
brownie.
Ew. I don't know
Oh, I'm
about that. That could be used for like milk.
that's why. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. I'll think of a flavor real quick. Uh,
You get thirsty, you go on to W's.com, you buy yourself a starter pack. It's a win-win, brother. There you go.
lemonade. You guys could have done a lemonade.
You get thirsty. You get thirsty. Go on to W's.com. Get yourself a fucking supply pack, and boom, there you go. What else you
Yeah.
gonna do?
The other sponsors 10% off on Space Panda and 50% code Savage Pop for 50% off on Cowboy Revolutionary Company. I think I got
Yeah,
that
unless
right.
you live in Ohio, I don't think you're allowed to order Space Panda stuff right now or get it shipped
Yeah.
here.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Space Panda. Take it up with the governor.
Us Ohioans don't have fun. Jesus Christ, we got an idiotic fucking goddamn.
Lame.
Here we go. You got an album of the week, match of the year.
I do have. Well, match of the week is from
There we
Halloween
go.
Havoc 1997. Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio. There's been nothing better that I've seen all week. Nothing better. Album of the week. I gotta pull it up.
I do have a match of the week. I know. You go ahead with your album of the week.
My album of the week, and I think I might be breaking my own personal rule
Uh-oh.
of including an album that was released late in the year in my top 10 list because this album is just really that damn fucking good. And it got released, I think, last week. Yeah, last week. This album came out, and I listened to it a couple of days ago. I listened to it yesterday, all the way through. 5 different times. The band's name is Shiraz Lane, which I will pull this album up so you can go ahead and share it. Da, 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 da. Where's that? I'm trying to find the fucking. Here we go. It is Shiraz Lane in Vertigo. If you're trying to figure out how to spell that motherfucker, well, there you go.
I got you.
There you go. There's your album cover and the track listing. I think they're from Finland.
Yeah, it looks like a Finland name.
But this track number 7 right here. Wow. I think that's my favorite song in 2025. Not my favorite album. I told my best friend, I said, I'm in unprecedented waters. I said, I've never had an album that gets released on so late in the year that has the potential to make it to my list and so high on my list. It has the potential to make it into the top 5. It's that fucking good. Check it out.
Okay. I got a match of the week. Triple H versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 28, Hell in a Cell match.
I love that match. That match is so.
Oh, that was a chef's kiss.
In a sea of slop. That was WrestleMania 28.
Was that the one with John Cena versus Rock? 1?
Yep. That's Rock 1. Because they fought again at 29, and that's when Punk took on The Undertaker.
That's my other match of the week there. Oh, wait. Triple H versus Brock Lesnar that year, didn't he?
29 at 29, I think so.
Okay, I was just wondering because I remember
before. I haven't really watched much WWE post that.
Because if I remember, the WrestleMania before 28 was that god awful fucking Cena Miz match. An only good match off that fucking slot fest was Triple H versus Undertaker.
100%. 100%. The worst.
That's probably the worst WrestleMania I ever watched. Oh, you guys don't count the pandemic.
I recently, earlier in the year, went back and watched that show and watched most of 2010 to see if there was anything saving. of Saving Grace.
Oh my
That's
god.
rough. It's rough. It's rough out there.
Hey, what do you want from Burger King for supper?
Okay. My match. Oh, my match. Jesus Christ.
I thought you
My.
just gave your match.
I did. I didn't mean it. I was gonna say fucking album of the week.
Oh,
Poppy. Negative Spaces. Yeah, that's her name. Poppy.
Poppy,
Poppy.
Poppy.
She's a very handsome young lady. And she did a collab with Amy Lee and the singer for fucking Spirit Box. Which that it was a banger song. I've been not listening to metal, so I've been listening to women singing.
Ew,
Don't know
Trish
why.
Stratus, please stop. Please stop dressing like a whore.
Mm. Yeah, for her age, my goodness. Oh boy. Let's get out of here before I get in trouble. Because my girlfriend likes to watch this shit. Last words? No? Yes? Maybe?
Um, Last words. I guess like what you. I don't know. I don't really have anything.
It's all about
Corn still sucks.
wrestling. Yeah.
Corn, bro, bro,
Bro.
bro.
Corn. That band
Corn
Corn.
only put out one good song, bro. One good song, bro. And it was Blind. It was Blind. And that's what you're gonna be when you watch JCPW, the Juggalos. We got Violent J and bro, we've got Violent J here, bro. We've got Shaggy Two Dope, bro.
We got
We're over
Superhuman,
here,
bro.
bro.
We got
We're over
Superhuman
here,
over.
bro. Superhuman, bro. I love his content. His shit makes me giggle like a Japanese schoolgirl in a Japanese anime, bro. His shit's so funny. Would love to have him in JCPW, but we won't get into that, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck Jim Cornette, bro. He's a piece of shit. He's an asshole. But I'm from New York, bro, so I'm instantly a big asshole. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough of my Vince Russo accent. Corn, in fact, does still suck. Their only good song is Blind. You can't tell me anything different. And people that listen to Pierce the Veil or anything in that vein, you gay.
Bye.